Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 214 of Sonic Boom TV. This is the top 10 / 11 albums of 2023. I decided to do this a little bit late, but I planned on doing it earlier and just, whatever. But we're still in we might be in the second half of January. Whatever, we're doing it. We got a couple of rules for this. All albums must have come out in 2023. No reissues except maybe that one. No EPs. No product placement. No bands will have any product placement in this video. And no bribes to get better positioning. There will be I don't know. There's no more rules, I don't guess, but that's the main rules, okay? So I've got 11 albums because, well, I bought 11 albums that came out in 2023 this year. That's it. I must have bought 200 plus albums this year. I mean, because I was getting a ton of stuff for free and $5. Bought a lot of dollar bin stuff. All these are going to be vinyl as well. I didn't get any new CDs on there, but I did buy a ton of CDs, ton of records this year, but only 11 that were brand new came out this year. So let's get to it. And remember, there's no product placements, no bribes, nothing. So coming in at number 11, Collective Soul live at the Print Shop. Gatefold. Oh, something fell out. Oh wait, there's 2 coins in here. Coming in at number 10, Collective Soul live at the Print Shop. No bribes taken. This is a live album. It's pretty good. It's got the hit songs, Heavy, The World I Know, December, Shine, Gel, Precious Declaration, are all on there. It's not the most energetic sounding live album, but it's good, and it's on some hot pink vinyl. I don't know if we're going to show everything in here in these, but very nice. It's a cool looking thing. Came with $2 in it. That helped them out there, although it didn't help them out at all. So, that one moved up to number 10 somehow. So we're going to go back and talk about a band that actually is now number 11. Hear my dog over there? She's doing all kind of crazy stuff. This one is technically a reissue, but not a reissue. So we're going to put it in there. That was a Record Store Day album, by the way, and so is this, Pearl Jam Give Way. This was released through Best Buy, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was Best Buy. There was an album coming out, and they printed this up on CD. I don't know what album it was, but it got pulled like the day before because of legal issues. And so they were supposed to send back or destroy all copies. Well, apparently 200 to 300 copies survived because, if every one of the stores has a music fan, they're going to grab a copy or two of that. They're not going to, send them back. But apparently it also was that for each copy that was not returned, there was supposed to be like a $10,000 fine. So I don't know if that ever really happened, but anyway, we've got the Pearl Jam Give Way, and I've got all these little plastic things in here that keep falling out. Oh, that's a gatefold. This is black vinyl. This one, it has Release on it, Animal. I Got Id, Corduroy, Even Flow, Spin the Black Circle, Given a Fly, Hail Hail, State of Love and Trust, Alive, Black, and Immortality. So those are the big ones on there. It's a pretty good live album. It's not, I wouldn't say it's better than their previous live albums that they put out, but good to have in the collection. And an official version of it as well. I think they put it out on CD again as well as that, but that's the only thing that's kind of a reissue on my list. Then at number 9, a semi-local band. This is a ska band from Mississippi. They are, but they kind of tend to be around Louisiana a lot as well. And that is Flying Raccoon Suit, Moonflower. This one could have been higher, but I haven't spent enough time with it. I've only listened to it about 3 or 4 times. I wanted to listen to it today, and I couldn't. I listened to several of them, but I didn't get a chance to listen to this one. But it's a good album. It kind of plays with different kind of ska punk stuff. Some of it's soft, some of it's hard, some of it's got a lot of horns, some of it doesn't. But on blue vinyl, I think there were 2 or 3 different color vinyl. I don't know if it's still available on vinyl or not, but it's on Bandcamp. Very good if you're into ska music. Good band. Flying Raccoon Suit, Moonflower. So that was number 9. Put these things back. Number 8. This one wins by far the best packaging of any record I've gotten in a very long time. And I'm going to show you guys this one. This is Leather Duchess. It's got this nice hype sticker right here. It's glossy. Came with the its own bag. The anticipated sophomore album from Leather Duchess, and it says some stuff that's really small. But this one, I don't have their first album because I was going to buy it on CD, and I talked to one of the guys and in the band, and he said that they may be putting out another version on vinyl, the original one, but I hadn't heard back. So I don't know, but this is number 49 out of 500. This has got stuff falling out of it as well. This one I got the Christmas card thing from them as well, and I stuck it in here. But it's a gatefold. It's got a lot of stuff in it. A lot of good stuff. I also got a patch and a magnet from them with this, but it's not going to be in here. I don't know what I did with the patch, to be honest with you, but we've got a sticker. Nice. We've got a little postcard for their video for white leather. We've got a signed, autographed picture. We've got a booklet, big booklet, that tells us all. It's got photos and stories and pictures of flyers and such. I've showed all this on another video, so I'm just gonna go through it kind of quick here. Not gonna go page by page, but some artwork, samples, and stuff like that. Very cool. And I don't believe this album was very expensive. It was less than $30, I know, but I feel like it was probably like $25. So more bands should do this. We've got a printed inner sleeve and blue swirl vinyl, or I guess that's swirl, and that. But very cool. This band is heavy metal, in the style of Dangerous Toys, which you saw in that thing probably, that there was a poster on one of the pages of Dangerous Toys. They actually toured with them, and or maybe not toured, but played with them at least. But had a one of the songs on this has guest vocals with Jason McMaster, the singer, excuse me, of Dangerous Toys. So they sound a lot like Dangerous Toys, but they still hold their own, I think. This is a very good album, though. If you can get it, that one's another one that you can find on Bandcamp. I don't know if the vinyl's still available, but it should be available on CD and probably download as well, because this one came with download, so I know they sell their downloads. Next up, I forget what number I was on. Number 7. Thought this might go higher on the list, but no, didn't. Metallica, 72 Seasons. This is another cool package. We've got the gatefold with the 72. I think there's different versions of this, and it's got their pictures. But I think there's different versions of that inner. There is a lyric sheet with kind of turns into a little poster on the outside. The disappointing thing about this printed inner sleeves was the vinyl was supposed to be yellow and black, and I made sure to pre-order it. That is green, my friends. Green and black swirl. So I was a little disappointed with that, but I soon found out that yellow and black doesn't really work, I don't think. On vinyl, and we'll see another one before this is over. Oops. And see again. So, I mean, it's a good album. It's one that I listened to a lot when it first came out, and I've kind of put it away now, and so I'm finding that it wasn't that memorable as far as the songs. I'm not like sitting there humming a song or anything, dropping stuff. So I'm gonna have to go back to it. I didn't listen to this one today either. Didn't have time. But I would suggest that, like, if you're into Metallica, it's definitely worth getting. It's more closer to the older style Metallica than the newer style Metallica that people don't like. But very good. Next up, whoop, I keep forgetting what number I'm on. I wrote them down and I don't know what to do with the paper. Number 6. This band did not pay for any kind of product placement. I did this on my own. No, this is just a little joke there for my friends when he sees this video, because he's also said that he never thought he'd ever appear on a top 10 list at the end of the year, and now he's on more than one. So here we go. Professor Fuzz 63, the Cinnamon C LP. Now, they did release this as an EP, which, well, it was behind me, but I think it fell down when I put the shirt up. But I don't know. Anyway, they had 4 songs on it. Now there are 8. Yes, there are 8 songs on it now, and very good stuff. If you like lo-fi kind of garage rock sung through a telephone microphone, it's kind of crazy, then this is the band for you. Some of their albums are on vinyl, some are on CDs. I don't think they're sold out of their cassette stuff. Maybe a few things still left on cassette, but most stuff you can at least get it on Bandcamp in one format or another. This one is on red vinyl. Cinnamon C, Jazz Wives, Climax Aurora has a seaside disease. Your call is not that important. There's like no lyrics to this song except for that word that is repeated throughout, and I love this song for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably the one that would annoy more people than make them love, and I love it. And Amora's history of paper airplanes. When lawn darts are outlawed, only outlaws will have lawn darts. Pigment of my imagination, and Cheyenne from Laramie. Very good. I'll show you the vinyl and the interior right quick. Oh, we've got a printed inner sleeve with the lyrics. We've got a printed other stuff and some sticker. These are all stickers that they've put out for different things. This one is for a new song that is not on this, but I forgot what he told me when how they were releasing that. I don't know if they're releasing it on a new album or just as a single. But it's about the orcas that attack the boats in some other country over there. And this one, oh, this is black vinyl. I thought this was red vinyl, but it's black. Maybe there was a red option and I missed out on it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just make up things as I go. So we're halfway through now. And the top 5 albums of 2023. Number 5, one that just came out not too long ago. Blink 182. This is what is this one called? I never forget what One More Time. Doesn't have One More Time on this album anywhere except for the tracks. So I don't know why they left the album title off, and I don't know actually why they used the same artwork as they had on one of the previous albums. It's not the exact colors or anything, but it's still, you know, kind of odd. One of those. I got the big old inner sleeve gatefold. I mean, nice gatefold pictures. They slacked on us with this. They printed an extra sleeve, not sleeve, but inner liner notes and stuff, and then they did the same thing on the actual sleeve. And this one is black vinyl. So this is an album that it's kind of a cross between old school and new school Blink 182. It's growing on me a lot. Some of the songs, I did a review for this one as a practice, but some of the songs that kind of weren't so good to me at the beginning are starting to grow on me. I'm absolutely love the song One More Time. That's been on the radio like crazy, but really good album. It kind of takes you back. It gets you in the feels, as they say on some songs. It takes me back to some of the earlier days, not all the way to the beginning, but further than some of the more recent stuff. And I recommend it if you're a Blink 182 fan. Then this one could have probably been number 1. It's the only reason it's not number 1 is because it's a live album. I don't believe this ever was released at all. Besides on a TV show. So that is Soul Asylum, the complete unplugged New York City 1993. I did listen to this today. This album is fantastic. It's a great live album. I think it's the only live album I have by them. Nice little inner sleeve. Got some singles covers here. We got a little write up about them. There's no inner sleeve. The records are just black vinyl. This was a Record Store Day release. This is one that I wanted so bad, and I missed it, and I had to order it the next day from somewhere. I think I got it from Ohio. Plaid Broom Records had it, I think. But it was pretty limited, so I don't even know if it's worth anything now, if the price went up or not. But this is one that I really wanted because this, in the 90s, they were one of my favorite alternative rock bands. I don't know if it says it on here how many. It didn't have a quantity on the hype sticker. They were one of my favorite alternative rock bands. I was really into them for a while. And the singer, Dave Pirner, I did see them live once. But the singer, Dave Pirner, came to a comic book convention that I was in, and he actually bought my comics. So, and he asked me for my autograph, and I didn't have anything for him to sign, but I told him, I said, I know who you are, and you know, I really like what you do. And he just shook his head and smiled at me, like, you know, because I didn't want to. He knew I wasn't trying to point him out, but you know, he acknowledged that I knew who he was and all that, and that was pretty cool. So, but I wish I would have had something for him to sign, because, you know, I should have probably got him to sign one of my comics. Next up is another one that's a little unique in what it is, and this is the second album by Dropkick Murphys that came out featuring the lyrics of Woody Guthrie. This one's called Okema or Okema Rising. This was a so it's kind of an acoustic album, but I wouldn't say 100% acoustic. The very cool looking thing. There's the first one, which I can't remember the name of it. There's two albums that came out within these sessions, and I have both of them, and they both do not feature the Al Barr. Excuse me. Al Barr is the one of the singers, and he's been dealing with family issues, I guess, for the last couple of years. I don't know if he's coming back to the band or not, or if they're moving on to this style now, because it's definitely not their traditional fast-paced punk rock-ish kind of stuff. It's definitely a slower pace. The songs are still sound like the band, like, you know, the way they sing them, and the way they play them sound like the band. It just sounds like a different version of the band. This is all the lyrics and stuff. If I showed that, we got a black inner sleeve. I ordered this one early. We've got gray and white swirly vinyl. I ordered this one. I pre-ordered it, and I think this is the only color that they had available on the website. There might be a black version. I'm not sure, but when you pre-ordered this, you got a 7-inch single, which features two more songs. This is on black vinyl, and I'll go over what's on these in a second. I want to talk about this one. My Eyes Are Gonna Shine, Gotta Get to Peak Skill, which features the Violent Femmes. Ripping Up the Boundary Line features Jesse Ahern. I don't know who that is. Maybe I do, but I don't know where they're from. There's one called Bring It Home featuring Jamie Wyatt. Don't know who that is. Run Hitler Run is kind of funny. You know, talking about Hitler though, not for him, against him, and his kind. I'm Shipping Up to Boston, which is one of their most popular versions of popular songs. It's I'm Shipping Up to Boston, the Tulsa version. So this was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, that these were recorded. And then the last one is a bonus track. They have Talking Hard Work on there. But then, excuse me, the live, it says live at Ryman Auditorium. It says acoustic up here. So maybe does that one say acoustic as well? It does. It does say acoustic on it. See, so mostly acoustic, I would say. This one has Barroom Hero, which is one of their best songs, their early songs, and Skinhead on the MBTA, which might be their best song. Really cool little versions of that on here. The Barroom Hero features Jesse Ahern again. I'm not sure, I gotta have to look him up. He's probably from another punk band. But very cool little album, coming in at number 3. The next one, let me put this back in the sleeve. The next one we have is probably one of the biggest surprises for me that the band was even together anymore. And I'm not even sure how many original members are on this. But it was kind of a shocker that they put an album out It was kind of a shocker that it was actually a good album. It was kind of a shocker that it was an album that sounds like it could have been the very next album that they put out in, 1989 or 90. I'm not sure what year their last album was. It was at least somewhere between 89 and 91, I think. And that's Heaven's Edge. Get it right. The cover is cool, but this pose, this guy kicking, I don't like that so much. I mean, if his leg was just not up in the air like that, I would like this photo better, but I'm not complaining about that. The thing I am complaining about is that I dropped I got this at the same time as I got my new record player, and the lid on my old one just went straight up all the way. Well, this one only goes like 45 degrees or something, and I went to put the record in, and I saw something on it, and I kind of flipped it a little bit to blow the dust off, and it hit the top of that thing, and it put a scratch on the disc, and it makes popping noises on the end of side one, and I haven't been able to get that out yet. So anyway, we've got a little issue with that, but that was my fault. Gatefold, not too exciting. Does it have lyrics? Yeah, lyrics, some liner notes and stuff. Black vinyl. Nothing else interesting. But this is a really good record. Really good album. I say, like I said, if you liked them, they only had one of their album. If you liked it though, back in the old days, you would like this one. I'm sure of it. It's if you're still into that kind of music, it's just really good. Had enough, gone, nothing left but goodbye. What could have been, When the Lights Go Down, Raise Them Up, 9 Lives, My Immortal Life, Dirty Little Secrets, Beautiful Disguise, I'm Not the One. Check this one out if you're into glam metal, because it fits in with that stuff perfectly, I think. Could have been number one, but I listened to it today. I listened to the top 5 or 6 of these today, just to be sure where I wanted them, and I'm pretty happy with what I said. The last one, which is coming in at number 1, another one that kind of went back to the former kind of style that they had done, not completely, but good enough. And that would be Rancid. This is their latest. I don't know what they're calling this one. It's supposed to be on Black and Yellow Galaxy. It's Tomorrow Never Comes. I don't know why these bands are not putting the names of the album on the front cover anymore. But anyway, Yellow and Black. Supposed to be Yellow and Black, says Galaxy. Black and Yellow Galaxy is what it says. I ordered this one from the website to get it early, to get the great color, awesome vinyl that it looked like online. Oops, there goes my light. Got the inner sleeve matching the cover. That, and then black and what? Black and green. You see a hint of yellow in here, but it's green. So I don't know what's going on with the pressing plants, that they can't print yellow and black together, because I've seen yellow and I've seen black, and they do a good job at both. But when they try to mix them together, it never works, it seems like. I don't know if that's just my luck that those are what the ones I've gotten, or everybody's just like that. And then this one did come with a poster, a giant poster, which Rancid is good for. They always give posters out with their stuff, it seems like. And we've got a giant poster of the cover that does not say the album title. So that's it. We got 11 albums that came out in 2023. I'm happy with all of them. No big disappointments at all on any of this new stuff. People are always saying, no, nothing good comes out anymore, and there's always something good coming out. You're just not trying to find it. I mean, if you're waiting for the radio to play it, you'll never hear it, because the radio does not play the good music if you're into rock music anymore. They're into, I don't know what you call it. I mean, I'm not even talking about the pop and hip hop stuff. I'm talking about like if you listen to like modern rock radio, it's not. It's like, I guess, indie rock, I guess, kind of, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm not a fan of a lot of it that I hear. But anyway, number one, Rancid. Let's go back through them. Just to recap and see if I still have them in order. So at number 11, Give Way from Pearl Jam. Number 10, Collective Soul live at the Print Shop. That was a record. Both of those were record store days. Number 9, Flying Raccoon Suit, Moonflower. Number 8, Leather Duchess, Fatal Moon. I don't know if I said Fatal Moon earlier or not. This one does have it down here, though. Number 7, Metallica, 72 Seasons. Number 6, The Professor Fuzz 63 Cinnamon Sea LP. Number 5, Blink 182, whatever it's called. Can never remember what it's called, guys. One more time. Number 4, Soul Asylum, The Complete Unplugged New York City 1993. Number 3, Dropkick Murphys, Okemo Rising, lyrics of Woody Guthrie and a 7-inch single included. Number 2, Heaven's Edge, Get It Right. And number 1, Rancid, Tomorrow Never Comes. I got to do better at remembering album titles without the names of them, because that was terrible to go through that. So that's it for this episode. I'm going to try to put one of those cover things that people always do on there just to see what happens. So there may be a cover thing on the beginning of this video. Maybe, if it works. I don't know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.